What's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me. You are in the zone, the gaming zone, with Lacan, and we are back in StarRupture. In the last video, we turned on the world engine. We got that started up, which opened up some new area. I have not gone to explore. I have not gone and intentionally explored any of the new area. I did over here. I fell into a small little tiny little section of the new area over here, and stumbled across this abandoned base, and I did find one or two blueprints in there. I can't remember what it was. Actually, let me see. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. It might not even be a blueprint for a base or station that we got yet. It might have been a blueprint for a station that we haven't gotten already. So, anyways. What I was doing out there to begin with, and we have to actually go right now. I'll talk as we better get going. Hopefully it's just stopped because the StarRupture just happened, and it's not jammed. But it might be jammed. We'll see. We'll see when I get back. Anyways. So what I was doing, since we have these guys here, and there's a lot of those underground caves that we have yet to go into. I went through and I started doing a lot of that, and the ones that I couldn't make it to, I actually need to get off and get these. I went ahead and set a network of those up to lead to the next set. I think there's like another two that I haven't done yet, so we'll run over there. But for the upgrades, this has been something that I have been lacking, the Ignition. So I am stopping to grab that on the way, because that is also equally as important as the crystals that we're getting. Let's see, I'll go ahead and try for it. So get this. So we'll quickly try to make it back. As you can see, the growth is already coming back. So we'll see if we can make it over to those two areas that the rupture just got finished, literally just as I started the video. So we should have a good amount of time to make it there. So you'll see our first divergent path coming up right here. We've just been hitting these and just taking these caves and getting the resources from them, specifically the crystals, or the yeah, crystals. Quartz, specifically the quartz. So I'm over there. I'm gonna go ahead and just go to, both of them were on time limit. Like, I got a certain time, like, once the rupture is in a stable state, which like you can see the green coming back. I can't get into the hole, and the Nixion's gone. So both of them are on that same timer, which sucks. So I really have to make a play for one or the other. Maybe get a couple here and there where I can. Like those two are like right next to each other, so I might try to sneak over and grab those. Oh, there's 3 of them. Where's the other one? Oh. Yep, you can see it. Already. So hopefully that doesn't, because I have not even made it to one. I'd like to at least get one of those caves. Next one. Now I know that I can just set up a base.
Interesting plant.
Right next to it. Just wait for the rupture and then get out.
Good stuff.
But I didn't want to just hang around. I wanted to still work on the base, and I did do a lot of work on the base. So I'll show you that when we get back to that. We did get that radar right there. Got that one, I think. Oh, maybe not. Come on. I definitely don't have all day for this.
Oh, yes.
I did not get this one. I had it all stopping at different points. That's why. So it was easier for me to determine, like, was this one that I did already? But I couldn't get to that one, so oh, nice. Okay, get you later. Yeah, I think these were the 2 that I was waiting to get. Cool. We're able to make it to it. Whoa, what? Did I get this one? Well.
Good stuff. Interesting plant.
Looks like I got this one already. But that was... So I don't have any more. Is there another one in this area that I don't...
Raptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
Well, I don't know if I was tripping. Let me go back down here. There was a side that I didn't. looks like this was all she wrote. Don't remember getting into that one. But apparently I did. So we'll head back to the base. Actually, let me run over here and check and see what that is. It's probably another monolith or something.
Changing mags.
Just passing by this thing, and I noticed. What is going on with this? Am I about to? Is my base about to get attacked? Is that the signal to let you know that this thing is about to start up and let out a wave of enemies at you? I've never seen that before. See if I can get back on this thing. Nice. Okay, so we're back at the base. And this is... Oh, it's still stopped. Yep. Yep. That was the signal. That means this base, even though it's over there, this base is going to get taken out. Man. Let's see if I can get up there.
Warning. Increased activity of nearby monolith.
Changing mags.
Has reached the base core.
Is there something over here? Dang, is that 26% already?
Changing mags.
Warning. Monolith activity detected.
And it's that base that's getting attacked.
Base core overwhelmed. Shutting down.
Reloading.
So yeah, I don't know. It may be just that the placement of these two are just so close together that this base just kind of is collateral damage. You know what I mean? So because it's in between them.
Changing mags.
So because it's in between, this is in between this monolith and that base. It looks as if this base is getting attacked, but it's actually that base that's being targeted, even though the enemies are, I don't know. Because I always go over there, but there's not usually enemies over there. Let me take this thing. Probably need to load. I'm gonna have to figure out what's causing this to stop up. I don't understand why I have such a hard time finding this block.
I'm healed. Changing mags. Reloading.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Whew.
Okay. So now I'm gonna figure out. Almost looks like a power issue, but I've never seen the belts red before. Is it an overheating issue? That's possible. It was pretty high. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty high. I'm gonna have to go up to the next level here pretty soon. It's not gonna be fun. Okay. So. Where's the choke point? Potentially right here. Housing right there. It's coming around. This is typically what causes the issue. I think that's what it is that we got too many of these housing items on the we got housing coming to this thing here. From here and there. So it's the fact that this thing is making the housing and pushing it out while that housing is being directed to here. I was going to just fill this up just to get it full, but I may end up having to just cancel that. It's so rare that I would want to use this thing to feed this thing to do this. I was just doing it just cause it was there, but that is what's causing this thing to get jammed up, is that's being fed out from that, and so this thing can't make it now, which is not a bad thing. think what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Get this to stop producing stuff. Or at least take it off of high priority, maybe. Maybe that'll help. Anyways, it looks like it's moving now. So, while that's doing this thing, I went ahead and added these in here. So we had originally the 2 mega presses, and these 2 mega presses were essentially just feeding in the ammo, my standard and my heavy ammo. I went ahead and expanded it. I made an array of the larger storages over here to accommodate these additional 5 more, 5 more of the mega presses. Right now I got these two are the only ones that are working right now. I'm struggling with this still, but hopefully that should be less of a problem here soon, because that's another change that I made. And then this one is really struggling with that. I'm surprised about that. That's definitely not, because I fixed that, right? Unless I didn't save it. I had you going, yeah, straight in here. I was considering taking this out, so that wasn't clogging up the system that way, that direction. It kind of needs to go that direction though, just in case you get stuff up here. And it should be prioritizing this build to get to, wait, this build to get to down here, yeah. And it was working. Like, I mean, it figures, but it was working pretty well. Let me go ahead and set this to high priority, and this one to higher priority. Maybe it'll divert more of that over here. Did I get... What else is calling for help? Oh, that's just wild. I added this connection here to, I want to have to take that out. now they're like coming all the way down here. Dang it. So lots of things to figure to work out, to refigure out. Okay, so this one is it's making our glass, which we need. This one is making more glass, and these are making the heat resistant. Which, so we're doing those to the glass is for the heat resistant. Oops. But we're needing those for these too. Got the heat resistant here and heat resistant here. And we're looking to fill this up with those, which it's almost there for that one, and it's getting pretty close for this one. The purpose of these two are for setting up these. Oops, not those. This one, and it might be I have to switch these out, because right now I have this machine, and this machine able to receive inputs from over here, from one of these storages here. These last two machines only receive items. They only receive materials from the other production areas out there. They have no connection to this one, no easy connection to this one. So really these last two right here should be doing what the first two are doing. And I'll likely switch, or these two right here are doing. So I'll likely switch those up at some point. But right now I'm just working on just filling it up. Once it gets filled up, I'll start working on processing this, the turbine, and the valve, which uses those two items that we're making right now. I need the valve for one of the corporations. I think it's the valve. Let's check. Sorry, this is the episode for the actual, just the production stuff. We may dip out into the new area and check it out, maybe for this video. I might just save it for the next video. We'll see. This is not the right thing. For here, it was selenium that needed we needed it to send up stuff for this laser drill, and Pyroforge, and they require the turbine. So yes, so that's why we're trying to build up for the turbine, so that we can go ahead and try to get that. Let me see, Clever Robotics, Super Magnet, Hardened Agent. We have the Super Magnet. We potentially we could potentially go ahead and get a bunch of that sent up to the corporation to get this. I'm not too pressed about this. I mean, there's some situations where I'm starting to wonder, like, maybe that might actually be a good thing to have. But for right now, I don't want to think about any more redoing that factory out there. It's the piping and everything is just so, the belts and all that stuff is just so, I mean, I gotta figure it out, but for the most part, but it's still just so convoluted, and There's areas where it needs to be really upgraded to multi-built to allow for better throughput. But I'm going to have to break a lot of things down to get it. And I do need to go ahead and start utilizing some more of the larger storage too. But doing that will require a whole lot of other changes to happen. I'm just not ready for it. Like, I just got finished doing that other one, these other few areas. The teleporter anyways, it's a lot, so I'm working on it. But the teleporter is ultimately what I'm trying to also go for. Storage would be nice to get at some point too, but the teleport will be very, very helpful. And what I kind of want to do,
I need to drink something.
with my factories, how I want to change it up. It's got that. I need to go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. They're on my inventory.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity.
Really?
Prepare for a wave.
Now we know more.
I feel like it just happened. Anyways, let me run out here really fast. So, one of the upgrades that I'm kind of going for too is Insulinian. Is these two, the Furnace 2 and the Ore Excavator. Well, the Ore Excavator is going to be a little bit more down the line, but the Fabricator and the Furnace. I got all the ingredients for that, but I need to build a total of 25 of them. I got 19, and that's only because I just recently added. I'm trying to hurry up and do this. This was struggling. You saw with the rods, we were struggling to get that Mega Press supplied with rods. These three here was struggling to do the output for that. So I went ahead and added another excavator to this plot, and then I added these here. So an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the fabricators. And then smelters. I did a smelter for each of them, and a large storage. And I went ahead and got the level 3 belts. So they're flying in, they're flying out of there, they're flying into the machines, and these guys are cranking them out and putting them up in storage and getting that supply. So back here, go ahead and get in here, and that quartz we got, let's go ahead and put it into
Ruptura's eruption has started.
the furnace.
Prepare for impact. StarRupture has started.
We need more of that.
Hide. Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
Alright, this looks like it cleared up, but potentially that's because we're in need of more. Let's come over and check. Okay, so it's got a decent supply of rotors on it. This thing right here, stator. This guy's making them. Okay. Alright. So jeez, look how fast that's going in. That level 3 belt is insane. So maybe it's not a matter of diverting the stuff. Maybe I just need to upgrade the the belt to tier 3. Look how fast it's going. That's ridiculous. Okay, so maybe that's what I needed is tier 3. Let me see. I can't remember what I needed for that. I think it was some of this. I'll check and see if I got it in here. Okay, so I think I fixed the problem we were seeing with throughput. These tier 3 rails are they're a game changer. They're amazing. It feeds the system so quickly. I'm using so much of the tier 2 building material for this, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. This is one bottleneck right here. Not anymore.
Ruptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Okay, so that's good timing. I want to go ahead and head over to the new area to check some of that area out, see what we got. But I did want to wait until everything was stable so that we can also see what kind of enemies are there too. Yeah, it would have been nice to be up there while the enemies were dead so we had time to look around, but I did want to get the full experience to see what there is to expect. Before I head out, I want to do 2 things. I know I'm not going to have enough material to do all of these very well, but Lessalinian, do that. I did it. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let me do this one too. Look how fast they're coming down. That's just fantastic. I should have upgraded them to tier 3 a long time ago. And then we'll do clever robotics for this. And we'll do the super magnets. We only got a certain number of those, so we'll likely just let that run until we run out. See if we can get it filled back up later. But okay, so those are going. We'll see how they go. Those guys are just flying through the system. Okay. Anyways,
Arcadia
get out of
7
here.
has finished regenerating.
Let me do another clever robotics. Where that going? I'll leave these two just like it is because yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and head on over there.
Peace at last.
Okay. There's a radar right there. We'll grab that, see if we can open up a little bit more of the map. Yeah, it's definitely this soil right here that's making that bubbling noise. Let's walk on it. See, up, yeah, you can see like I'm not sinking in it. There's a monolith that says uncover it. This is mono? It's radioactive, right? Yeah. What is that? What are those? Let's get this.
Geoscanner initialized.
Not yet.
I cannot get out of there.
If only everyone could use this technology.
Alright. Let's try that again.
Geoscanner initialized.
Changing mags.
I should have did that. That's my fault.
Changing mags. I'm healed. Changing mags. Reloading.
Jeez.
Changing mags. Reloading. Changing mags.
Those launchers suck. I'm getting close to these things. I have no idea what they are. Sound like frogs though. Yeah, and I don't think I got that. Like I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that one just yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal up.
I'm taking the meds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing it again. I'm not going to do that again. We're just going to have to open the map up the old-fashioned way. Let's see what these things are. Sound like frogs. Wait, what? shooting themselves in the ground. Can I shoot? I was able to shoot one. He dropped something. Ignition? Really? Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Do we see anything out in the distance? Sulfur here. I'm likely going to have to place a base down, but I kind of wanted to do it. Kind of wanted to do it close to a resource, a new resource. I got ammo from that. So what they drop is random. Okay. Oh, whoa. What is this? That doesn't look safe. That looks... Is that oil? Yep. It's hot too. Can I build one? Yep. They got nose that you can build on. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything that can fence turret. That's building stuff. Helium sulfur. Smelter pressurizer. Yeah. That's where that boiling sound was coming from. Is that what the geophyte is, or is that something else? Looks more like oil. Okay, not good. Not good. Not good. Hey, we got Selenium up. Alright, so that was the max of the area that we can go to. And this is oil over this way. I'm wondering if the area we're supposed to go to is this area up here where we initially went up to. What was it before we did the world engine? So I may end up having to go back out there. I'm pretty sure the rupture is about to start up here pretty soon. So I'm just gonna go back to the base. I'm gonna learn that stuff that we got from Selenium. So I'm gonna head that way and be right back. Okay, we made it back. Clever Robotics still working on it, but they're pretty close. Selenium, we got the laser drill and the pyro forge. We just gotta find those resources. Okay, so what are you needing now? Okay, so now he's needing like that geophyte and then whatever this pump is. I don't think we have the ability to make that pump yet. Okay, so now we got the pyro forge in here. There's only two things that you can make so far anyways with it, and that's the Wolfram Steel Ingot, which uses that geophyte ore, and Wolfram, and then titanium ore and Wolfram, or geophyte, or the titanoferrite. We got enough points, we can go ahead and get those. And the mega press. Pump. Yeah, pump. We actually, we could actually make this. Oh, we don't have valves yet. We haven't started making those yet. And we just started making the turbines. Okay. Let's see how those look. Come out right here. The laser drill. Okay, wow. Nice. Okay. And then the other thing was the pyro forge. Okay. But as you can see, my base is getting pretty maxed out. I'm gonna need to get this up again. So now I'm gonna need to Do these. That's a lot of meteorite hearts. They probably don't have that. And I hate to use this ignition for it, but I really have to. I don't have a choice. I mean, what's my other options? This, but this I won't be ready for until after we actually get the core up to level 3. And this will be the second time that I leveled the core, so I don't even know for sure if this next stage is level 3. It might be level 2. Which makes sense, right? I don't know. So, we got some decisions to make.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity.
There's the rupture.
Prepare for a wave.
So, it's pretty awesome. Clever Robotics still working on sending their stuff out. And grab these from.
I can use that.
Oblivion. And if I got time, I just want to come over here to check and see how these are going. Okay, that was full. This is not full. I'll put that there. This is almost full. What are they struggling with? Rotors. Okay, let me go ahead and head back. Alright, so we ran through and we got our factory running a little bit more, I guess, efficiently. I'm not sure if efficiently is the right word for it, but the belts now move at a higher rate of speed so that jams are less of an issue, which is fantastic. I definitely should have upgraded to those level 3 as soon as I got it, but we got those upgraded. We were able to get Selenium up, so now we can get to where we can mine geothite. I don't think what we saw out there was geothite. I mean, right now is probably the time to run out and check it right after the rupture. It's usually when some of that unsafe area is then safe to check out. We'll do that. I'll be right back. We'll run over there really fast and then we'll end the video. Cool. Level 8 Clever Robotics. Whoa, save. Level 8 Clever Robotics. We're almost here. Let's check and see what we can see. This looks like oil, so I'm not sure that this would be the one that we actually wanted to do. And this still exists even after the rupture. Is the heat still there? The heat is still there. So this is unaffected by rupture. So can I get Yeah, it's not sitting on there. So I'm guessing this isn't the thing that we want, or that we're supposed to use for that. Yeah, that I'm doing something wrong. You guys let me know down in the comments. But anyways, that's going to do it for the video for today. Next video, we'll do a little bit more digging in a new area. We'll likely go ahead and go up this way instead, since that's kind of the direction of just past the world engine. So we'll go up that way. We had a couple of underground caves to check out up there anyway, so that'll work out. We'll do that. We'll go up there. We'll see what we see up there. Hopefully we find some geothite and we can go ahead and get those shipping to the main base potentially. I may end up incorporating the plan that I had, which is to make a bunch of satellite locations. One that specializes in, if I can get a wolfram and a titanium together, that's great. But if I have a base that's just purely titanium and we use that to process the titaniums, so whatever, regardless of what that looks like, if that is me making a base that's just purely titanium and we process everything titanium there and then ship it off to where we need to ship it off, or whatever it looks like,
I think I can use this.
we'll do that. But that's going to do it for the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like, please level up this video by hitting that like button, and if you haven't already, please level up the channel by hitting that subscribe. And until next time, come back, join me again as we level up together, one game, one video at a time. This is Khan signing out. Peace out, everybody. Later.